Let's call this meeting to order. Now that I had everybody sit down, please everybody stand up. Mr. Boda, can you please give us the prayer? Are the scouts bringing in the flag? No. Okay, we're going to start with the prayer.
God of the universe, look thou with favor upon these here assembled, and bestow thy guidance upon the members of the governing body in their deliberations. This we ask in thy name. Amen. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Jennifer? We have to work on that a little bit more. With a lot of echoes everywhere. At this time, I'm going to be asking the scouts, well, before I ask the scouts, let me tell you, in case of an emergency, the proper method of exiting the council chambers is through the 3 doors behind you. Remember, never, under any circumstances, panic. You walk out slowly, you walk down the steps, and you walk away from the building. And remember this always in life, at home, in school, wherever you are. Any member of the public that wishes to speak during the public comment session, please sign the sheet on the front that's been provided. At this time, I'm going to have the scouts come forward by groups and do their oath. I want to start with the Girl Scouts. Ladies, can you please stand up, maybe get together? And yes, you are on TV and everybody's watching. Okay, you can stand, you can start. Your oath.
On my honor, I will try to serve God and my country. On my honor,
Everybody together? Okay, all right. Let's start. Ladies, go. Thank you. Good job. At this time, I would like to call the Boy Scouts to stand up, please. Everybody together? Go. Thank you. When I let you know the girls were louder and there's less of them, it's okay. Next, we have the Law Explorers.
Explorer seeks to show honesty, confidence, candor, commitment, integrity, courage, straightforwardness, and imagination.
Thank you. And last but not least, since I was in the Navy, I welcome you guys, the Sea Scouts.
On my honor as a Sea Scout, I promise to do my best to guard against water accidents, to know the proper use and location of all life-saving devices on board, to be prepared to render service to those in need, and to remember the motto of the sea, women and children first.
Hoorah! Thank you. At this time, I'm going to, does everybody know today is Scout Day and they take over the government, so things get done correctly. Okay. So I'm going to have them come up now. The participation from the boys and the, yes. The what? He loves to correct me. Tell you. Okay, Mr. Bodek, roll call.
Mrs. Orman?
Here.
Javik?
Here.
Brown?
Here.
Mohammed?
Here.
Crosby?
Present.
Roman?
Present.
Strano?
Here.
Yemakaitis?
Here.
Medina?
Here.
Hickey?
Here.
Mr. Alvarez?
Here. being the 74th annual Scouting Government Day, I'm going to ask first Mr. Brandon Fontanes to come up. He will be taking my place as council president. Please come around. For a mayor, we need Gavin Mays. Gavin, sit next to the treasurer. That's the mayor's seat. Keep it warm. Brandon, please. Thank you. Now we're going to start with the council people. First ward council. Sanai or Sanal Irving. Please come up. If I get your name wrong, I apologize. Second ward council, Mary Ann Ellis. Third ward council, Cody Lagoon. Fourth ward council, Jason Torregrasa. Fifth ward council, Jashia Lawrence. The other ones, we'll bring them on the other side. Sixth ward council, Lucia Nativo. This one, young lady. Seventh ward council, Ryan Mays. Eighth ward council, Samantha Wielkolaski. Did I get that right? Ninth ward council, Amanda Alvarez. Not related, but I'm glad she's here. 10th ward council, Lily Bakufen. I know you many years, I still can't say your last name. City clerk is a position that does most of the work for the people outside. Whenever you need something, that's who you call. And today the city clerk will be Adam Marchwinski. Adam, right behind me. The municipal treasurer. Municipal treasurer, that happens to be our CFO, is the one that does our budget, controls our money, and takes us on long vacations. That will be Alexis Mashinsky. Our fire chief that keeps us safe. Make sure that when there's a problem in your house, him and his whole team arrive to take care of you and your family and your pets. Sebastian Nativo. Our police chief. He's the sheriff, he's the honcho, he walks around and he tells you, you will not break the laws here because he's here to take care of all of us. Andrew Dawn. Now the best position to run is the engineer, of course. Yes, I am one. And the engineer today will be Annabella Mohan. Our Director of Public Works, the gentleman that runs, make sure that the town stays on one piece and doesn't fall apart. Ryan Gangemi Berger. Did I say that right? Ganjami. All right. Now, municipal attorney. This is funny. We hire 4 scouts for municipal attorney. We always need more lawyers. Robin Martel, Abraham Abdul, Stephen Janot, and Thomas Ray. This is our Scouts, government for the day. Let's welcome them with a big applause, please. Want to start here?
Okay.
And then you want to do it one at a time. When you read one at a time, they're going to read this. That's for the first one, the second one, the third one. There's 10 of them.
Okay.
Then after they finish, you're going to ask for the scout open the first word after the item is read. Will then make a motion. They'll say make a motion for approval, and then there'll be a second, and then you're going to ask for a roll call.
Okay.
I'll be right here.
All right.
Okay? Start with the consent agenda.
All right. All right. Just so I could start.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're the council president. Ask for
The Scout Council President will ask us.
that's you. You're the council president.
Oh, okay.
Ask for the first ward scout.
I ask for the first ward scout to read the first consent item.
Good.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
There.
Ask for the
now.
clerk to read the first consent agenda. Just the clerk, please read the first consent agenda.
The clerk, please read the first consent agenda.
Block 23, Lot 12, 1811 Mildred Avenue, garbage fee overpayment refund. There now exists a credit balance on the above referenced block and lot due to the city no longer billing the annual garbage fee, and the owner has paid in advance, and is entitled to a refund in the amount of $5. Therefore, it would be in order for the council to authorize the treasurer to issue a check in the amount of $5 payable to Foundation Title LLC, 214 Highway 18, 3rd floor, East Brunswick, NJ 08816, charging same to the account number 8-01-08-607-011.
Do I have a motion to approve?
First one.
I would like to make a motion to approve consent agenda item number 1 and ask for a second.
Second. Second.
First word.
Can I have a roll call?
First ward.
Yes.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Second ward.
Yes.
Third ward.
Yes.
Fourth ward.
Yes.
Fifth ward.
Yes.
Sixth ward.
Yes.
Seventh ward.
Yes.
Eighth ward.
Yes.
Ninth ward.
Yes.
10th ward.
Yes.
Council President.
Yes. Mr. Clerk, can you please read the second consensus?
Block 51, Lot 12, 1314 E, St. George Avenue, garbage fee overpayment refund. There now exists a credit balance on the above reference block and lot due to the city no longer billing the annual garbage fee, and the owner has prepaid in advance and is entitled to a refund in the amount of $10. Therefore, it would be in order for the council to authorize the treasurer to issue a check in the amount of $10 payable to D&A Associates, LLC, 2040 Emerson Avenue, Union, New Jersey, 07083, charging same to the account number 8-01-08-607-011.
Do I have a motion for approval?
I would like to make a motion to approve consent item number 2 and ask for a second.
Second.
First ward.
Yes.
Second ward.
Yes.
Yeah.
Third ward.
Yes.
Fourth ward.
Yes.
Fifth ward.
Yes.
Sixth ward.
Yes.
Seventh ward.
Yes.
8th Ward,
Yes.
9th Ward,
Yes.
10th Ward.
Yes.
Council President,
Yes. Clerk, can you read the third consent agenda?
Block 100, Lot 5, 1041 Essex Avenue, garbage fee overpayment refund. There now exists a credit balance on the above referenced block and lot due to the city no longer billing the annual garbage fee, and the owner has prepaid in advance and is entitled to a refund of the amount of $10. Therefore, it would be in order for the council to authorize the treasurer to issue a check in the amount of $10 payable to Rochelle A. Green, 1041 Essex Avenue, Union, New Jersey, 07083, charging same to the account number 8-01-08-607-011.
Do I have a motion for approval?
I make a motion for the approval of consent item number 3 and ask for a second.
Second.
Can I have a roll call vote?
1st Ward,
Yes.
2nd Ward,
Yes.
3rd Ward,
Yes.
4th Ward,
Yes.
5th Ward,
Yes.
6th Ward,
Yes.
7th Ward,
Yes.
8th Ward,
Yes.
9th Ward,
Yes.
10th Ward.
Yes.
Council President,
Yes. Can the clerk read the fourth consent item?
Block 101, Lot 9, 1037 East Elizabeth Avenue, garbage fee overpayment refund. There now exists a credit balance on the above referenced block and lot due to the city no longer billing the annual garbage fee, and the owner has prepaid in advance and is entitled to a refund in the amount of $10. Therefore, it will be in order for the council to authorize the treasurer to issue a check in the amount of $10 payable to Orock B. Berghow, 1037 East Elizabeth Avenue, Linden, New Jersey, 07036, charging same to the account number 8-01-08-607-011.
Do I have a motion for approval?
I make a motion for the approval of consent item number 4 and ask for a second. Second.
Can I have a roll call vote?
1st Ward,
Yes.
2nd Ward,
Yes.
3rd Ward,
Yes.
4th Ward,
Yes.
5th Ward,
Yes.
6th Ward,
Yes.
7th Ward,
Yes.
8th Ward,
Yes.
9th Ward,
Yes.
10th Ward.
Yes.
Council President,
Yes. Can the scout clerk read the sixth consent item?
Block 137, Lot 6, 725 East Henry Street, garbage fee overpayment refund. There now exists a credit balance on the above referenced block and lot due to the city no longer billing the annual garbage fee, and the owner has prepaid in advance and is entitled to a refund in the amount of $5. Therefore, it would be in order for the council to authorize the treasurer to issue a check in the amount of $5 payable to John Belante, 725 East Henry Street, Linden, New Jersey, 07083, charging the same to the account number 8-01-08-607-011.
Do I have a motion for approval?
I make a motion to approve concept agenda item number 5 and ask for a second. Second. 07036.
Can I have a roll call vote?
Yes.
First Ward, Second Ward,
Yes.
3rd Ward,
Yes.
4th Ward,
Yes.
5th Ward,
Yes.
6th Ward,
Yes.
7th Ward,
Yes.
8th Ward,
Yes.
9th Ward,
Yes.
10th Ward.
No.
Council President,
Yes.
What's the next one?
So I just keep going? Yes. Okay. Can the scout clerk read the sixth consent item?
Block 149, Lot 14, Secretary of Housing and Urban Development, 1210 Roselle Street, 2017 garbage fee overpayment refund. There now exists a credit balance on the above referenced block and lot due to the city no longer billing the annual garbage fee, and the owner has prepaid in advance, and is entitled to the refund in the amount of $60.33. Therefore, it would be in order for the council to authorize the treasurer to issue a check in the amount of $60.33 payable to Midland Mortgage, Mid-First Bank, 999 Northwest Grand Boulevard, Oklahoma City, 73118, charging same amount to number 8-01-08-607-011.
Do I have a motion for approval?
I would like to make a motion to approve consent agenda item number 6, and I ask for a second.
Second.
May I have a roll call vote?
First Ward,
Yes.
Second Ward,
Yes.
Third Ward,
Yes.
Fourth Ward,
Yes.
Fifth Ward,
Yes.
Sixth Ward,
Yes.
Seventh Ward,
Yes.
Eighth Ward,
Yes.
Ninth Ward,
Yes.
10th Ward.
Yes.
Council President?
Yes. May the clerk please read the seventh consent item?
Block 156, Lot 13, 720 Roselle Street, garbage fee overpayment refund. There now exists a credit balance on the above referenced block and lot due to the city no longer billing the annual garbage fee, and the owner has prepaid in advance, and is entitled to a refund in the amount of $120. Therefore, it would be in order for the council to authorize the treasurer to issue a check in the amount of $120 payable to Sheldon W. Williams, 720 Roselle Street, Linden, New Jersey, 07036, charging same to the account number 8-01-08-607-011.
Do I have a motion for approval?
I move for approval of consent agenda item number 7 and request a second.
Second.
Can I have a roll call attendance, or a vote, rather?
First Ward,
Yes.
Second Ward,
Yes.
Third Ward,
Yes.
Fourth Ward,
No.
Fifth Ward,
No.
the most amount of money. Sixth Ward,
Yes.
Seventh Ward,
Yes.
Eighth Ward,
Yes.
Ninth Ward,
Yes.
10th Ward.
Yes.
Council President?
Yes. May the clerk please call consent item number 8?
Block 196, Lot 22, 426 Washington Avenue, garbage fee overpayment refund. There now exists a credit balance on the above referenced block and lot due to the city no longer billing the annual garbage fee, and the owner has prepaid in advance, and is entitled to a refund of the amount of $65. Therefore, it would be in order for the council to authorize the treasurer to issue a check of the amount of $65 payable to Albert T. Frank Jr., 426 Washington Avenue, Linden, New Jersey, 07036, charging same to the account number 8-01-08-607-011.
Do I have a motion for approval?
I move for approval of consent agenda item 8 and request a second. Second.
May I have a roll call vote?
First Ward,
No.
Second Ward,
Yes.
Third Ward,
Yes.
Fourth Ward,
Yes.
Fifth Ward,
Yes.
Sixth Ward,
Yes.
Seventh Ward,
Yes.
Eighth Ward,
No. Yes.
Ninth Ward,
Yes.
10th Ward.
Yes.
Council President?
Yes. May the clerk please call consent item number 9?
Block 201, Lot 11, C0304, 104 East Elizabeth Avenue, unit number 304, garbage fee overpayment refund. There now exists a credit balance on the above reference block and lot due to the city no longer billing the annual garbage fee, the payment was applied to the incorrect unit and is entitled to a refund in the amount of $5. Therefore, it would be in order for the council to authorize the treasurer to issue a check in the amount of $5 payable to James R. and Paula J. Kopcha Jr., 104 East Elizabeth Avenue, unit number 304, Linden, New Jersey, 07036, charging same to the account number 8-01-08-607-011.
Do I have a motion for approval?
I make a motion for the approval of consent agenda number 9, and I ask for a second. Second.
Can I have a roll call vote?
First ward,
Yes.
second ward,
Yes.
third ward,
Yes.
fourth ward,
Yeah.
fifth ward,
Yes.
sixth ward,
No.
seventh ward,
Yes.
eighth ward,
Yes.
ninth ward,
Yes.
10th ward.
No.
Council President,
Yes. May the clerk please read consent item number 10?
Block 227, Lot 14, 2 Gresser Avenue, garbage fee overpayment refund. There now exists a credit balance on the above referenced block and lot due to the city no longer billing the annual garbage fee, and the owner has prepaid in advance and is entitled to a refund in the amount of $60. Therefore, it would be in order for the council to authorize the treasurer to issue a check in the amount of $60 payable to Molly E. Lenz, 2 Gresser Avenue, Linden, New Jersey, 07036, charging same to the account number 8-01-08-607-011.
Do I have a motion for approval?
I would like to make a motion to approve consent item number 10 and request a second.
Second.
Can I have a roll call vote?
First ward,
Yes.
second ward,
Yes.
third ward,
Yes.
fourth ward,
Yeah.
fifth ward,
Yes.
sixth ward,
Yes.
seventh ward,
Yes.
eighth ward,
No.
ninth ward,
No.
10th ward.
Yes.
Council President,
Yes. At this time, I'm going to ask the Scout Mayor to please come forward and say a couple words.
Right there.
I have two things to report, an actual report and then a report on our day. So, as mayor, I am happy to report that next month we will be breaking ground on a couple of developments. Capa de Ligla Phase 2 on Wood Ave will begin on May 24th, and the St. George Ave redevelopment will begin on May 30th. Both projects are transformative and will be a positive impact on the surrounding areas. I am also happy to report that we are anticipating a groundbreaking for the Super Walmart on US 1 on May 16th. This project is long overdue, and the residents of Linden will be happy to see it completed. And now, on behalf of the other scouts and I would like to give a report of our day. And throughout today, we took a tour of the Linden municipality. We went from the Phillips refinery, which was quite interesting to see how they take crude oil and make it into all kinds of products that then get shipped off to make other products which we use in our daily lives. And to see it up close like that, it was very interesting. And then we went on to see the Department of Public Works and how they keep the city clean. Then we went on to see the fire department and how they keep our city safe and go around to aid those in help in need. And finally, we came here to City Hall to see where the magic happens to keep this massive, wonderful city running. And overall, it was a great time, and I can't wait for next year. Thank you.
Thank you. I ask that Councilman Mohammed, Councilwoman Yamakaitis, Councilwoman Orman, and the mayor to step forward in front of the dais. May Mrs. Yamakaitis give a report on the day's activities?
Thank you, Council President. Scout and Government Day 2018 was a fun and educating experience. We had participation from the Cub Scouts, Boy Scouts, Brownies, Girl Scouts, Law Explorers, and Sea Scouts. The Scouts started their government experience with a visit to Phillips 66 Refinery, one of our biggest companies in the city, where they learned about how gas and oil products are brought into Linden, refined, and the distribution of the product. I would like to thank Phillips 66 for their hospitality, and a special thank you to Mary Phillips and Nancy Sadlon. The Scouts had a wonderful time at Phillips 66. The Scouts then started their tour of our city government. Our first stop was the Department of Public Works, where they were met by our new Public Works Director, Mr. Frank Dan. He and some of the Public Works workers did a demonstration on how we oil our salting units for the salters which go out in the, during the snowstorms. They showed them how they load and unload the salters, which was really an interesting thing. Many of the council people never even saw that, so they really enjoyed that. Thank you, Mr. Dan, for that experience. The next stop was the Linden Fire Department, where the Scouts were greeted by Chief Joseph Dooley and the firemen on staff. Our Scout fire chief was taken up in the bucket to look out over the firehouse with the firemen, which he thought was a great time, correct? And they were also shown the different equipment, some of the firefighting apparatus, and how it is used. Finally, on our return trip to City Hall, the Scouts met with no one else but our mayor, Derek Armstead, who spoke to them about how he became involved in politics and what his role is in the city government. So our Scouts did get to learn more about how the city functions through our mayor's office. Finally, our last stop was police headquarters, where the Scouts were met by Chief Hart, who I must say pulled out his old Eagle Scout badge to show the Scouts that he too is a Scout. Once an Eagle Scout, always an Eagle Scout. The Scouts were then taken on a tour of our police headquarters, where they were shown the dispatch 911 area. They really enjoyed the jail cells, which was what they were asking to see, but we hope none of them ever end up in there. But all in all, they really had a great time. We concluded our day with a dinner of pizza and other goodies. And finally, Scouts came up here and participated in the actual council meeting. I would like to say a special thank you to Mr. Joe Bodak and Jennifer Honan in our clerk's office. I drove the nuts today getting our certificates prepared and everything else with some changes here and there. Also, I'd like to say thank you to the Scout leaders. You guys give of your time and talents to the Scouts on a regular basis, and it's greatly appreciated that you keep Scouting going. Finally, I just want to say thank you to the parents. The parents, you make it happen. You get your kids to these Scout meetings, make sure they stay involved, and you could see we have 3 Eagle Scout awards tonight. This is what it's all about, to have them learn what it is to be a good citizen. So thank you, parents. Okay, that concludes my report.
I will be calling the Scouts to come down and come to in front of the mayor, please. We're going to start with all 4 of our attorneys. Robin Martel, Abraham Abdul, Estefan Janot, and Thomas Ria. Please come forward. Derek, they're backwards. So it should be at the back, yes. At this time, I will call our Director of Public Works, Ryan Ganjemi Berger. Our engineer, Arabella Mohan. Our police chief, Andrew Dawn. What? Mr. Dan, then we'll sit down now in the chair. Ready? Fire Chief, Sebastian Nativo. Municipal Treasurer, Alexis Mashinsky. City Clerk, Adam Marchwinski. 10th Ward Councilperson Lily Bacufin. 9th Ward Councilperson Amanda Alvarez. 8th Ward Councilperson Samantha Wilkolaski. 7th Ward Councilperson Ryan Mays. 6th Ward Councilperson Lucia Nativo. 5th Ward Councilperson Joshua Lawrence. Oh, Josiah, sorry. Fourth Ward Councilperson Jason Torre Grasso. 3rd Ward Councilperson Cody Lagoon. Second Ward Councilperson, Mary Ann Ellis. First Ward Councilperson, Sanai Irving. Mayor of the city, Gavin Mace. And last but not least, Council President Brandon Fontaine, right? Yes, Fontaine. We have a few presentations. Before we go there, I want to say great job. I think the council president took charge very well. He was less nervous than I was my first day. So he did a great job, and when all of them take over in a few years, they're going to do a great job. At this time, I would like to have the mayor present to the Eagle Scouts Adam Marchwinski, Ryan Mays, and Brandon Fontanes up front, please.
All right, this Eagle Scout presentation for Adam Marchwinski is very special to me. Adam and I go back to when he was in a baby carriage and I first met him in McGilvery Park. He went on to become one of my first students in daycare, so him and I have a long history that go back, and even back then, Adam, I knew you'd make it. I'm very proud of what young man you have become, so it's my pleasure to read this resolution for Adam. A resolution recognizing Adam Marchwinski for his work at Hawkeye Sanctuary in the city of Linden as part of his Eagle Scout project. Whereas the Boy Scouts of America is one of the largest youth organizations in the United States with 2.7 million youth members, and whereas the Boy Scouts of America's goal is to train youth in responsible citizenship, character development, and self-reliance through participation in a wide range of outdoor activities, educational programs, and career-oriented programs in partnership with community organizations. And whereas the Boy Scouts of America's highest achievement is that of Eagle Scout, whose attainment has numerous requirements, including an extensive service project that the Scout plans, organizes, leads, and manages. And whereas Adam Marchwinski is currently a student at Roselle Catholic High School, where he is a member of the National Honor Society, and in his spare time he tutors other students and participates in high school musicals. Adam will be attending Rutgers University in the fall. Whereas Adam is a candidate for Eagle Scout, developed his service project around the Kelly Wenzel of the New Jersey Audubon Society, which consisted of the renovations at Hawkrise. One part of his project involved the installation of a bat house for 100 bats, which was erected on a pole. Adam also installed 6 duck houses, 2 bird baths, and bird feeding station. He also performed some minor landscaping repairs at the sanctuary. And now therefore be it resolved by the mayor and the council of the city of Linden that they hereby thank Adam Marchwinski and recognize his achievement of the goals of the Boy Scouts of America in becoming a responsible citizen. And be it further resolved that a copy of this resolution be placed in the minutes of the city council of the city of Linden in recognition of the efforts of Adam Marchwinski, and that a copy of this resolution be appropriately presented to him. Signed, Council President George Alvarez and Mayor Derek Armstead. Congratulations, Adam. Here, Adam. Come on, get your bag. Hey, Lisa. This is the next one.
Okay, good evening. My resolution is recognizing Ryan M. Mays for his work at the Mount Pleasant Animal Shelter as part of his Eagle Scout project. Ryan? Whereas the Boy Scouts of America is one of the largest youth organizations in the United States with 2.7 million youth members, and whereas the Boy Scouts of America's goal is to train youth in responsible citizenship, character development, and self-reliance through participation in a wide range of outdoor activities, educational programs, and career-oriented programs in partnership with community organizations, and whereas the Boy Scouts of America's highest achievement is that of Eagle Scout, whose attainment has numerous requirements, including an extensive service project that the Scout plans, organizes, leads, and manages. And whereas Ryan M. Mays is a candidate for Eagle Scout, he developed his service project, which consisted of landscaping improvements at the Mount Pleasant Animal Shelter. Ryan removed dead shrubbery and installed a blue stone dog walking path. And now, therefore, be it resolved by the mayor and the council of Linden that they hereby thank Ryan M. Mays and recognize his achievement of the goals of the Boy Scouts of America in becoming a responsible citizen. And be it further resolved that a copy of this resolution be placed in the minutes of the city council of the city of Linden in recognition of the efforts of Ryan M. Mays, and that a copy of this resolution be appropriately presented to him. Signed, Council President George Alvarez and Mayor Derek Armstead. Congratulations.
A resolution recognizing Brandon Fontaine for his work at the French Richards Cemetery in Springfield as a part of his Eagle Scouts project. Whereas the Boy Scouts of America is one of the largest youth organizations in the United States with 2.7 million youth members, and whereas the Boy Scouts of America is to train youth in responsible citizenship, character development, and self-reliance through participation in a wide range of outdoor activities, education programs, and career-oriented programs in partnership with community organizations. And whereas the Boy Scouts of America's highest achievement is that of Eagle Scouts, whose attainment has numerous requirements, including an extensive service project that the Scouts plan, organize, lead, and manage, and whereas Brandon S. Fontaine is a candidate for Eagle Scout, he developed his service project, which consisted of landscaping, improvement of the French Richard Cemetery located in Springfield. Brandon removed dead trees and brush from inside the cemetery and cleared access path from the roadway. He's also reset gravestones, located unmarked graves, and will continue to serve as an Eagle coach to Scouts of the troop so that the restoration of the historic cemetery will continue. Now, therefore, be it resolved by the mayor and the council of the city of Linden that they hereby thank Brandon S. Fontaine and recognize his achievements of the goals of the Boy Scouts of America and becoming a responsible citizen. Be further it resolved that a copy of this resolution be placed in the minutes of the City Council of the City of Linden in recognition of the efforts of Brandon S. Fontaine, and that a copy of this resolution be appropriately presented to him. President of Council, George Alvarez, Mayor Derek Armstead.
Thank you.
Thank you again.
Congratulations. Congratulations. One more, Derek. One more, Mr. Mayor. What is this for? Oh, no. That's not it. What's this for?
Yeah.
No, I have that one now. Okay. Mayor, stay down. Okay, you're Michelle, go back now. This is for all the new mayors. You're Michelle, go back now. Yeah, go back. Okay. Mayor, you can stay with me.
No, not yet.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Oh.
At this time, can I call Councilwoman Gretchen Hickey and Councilman Medina down, please? Also, I would like to ask Scout Anthony Merendero to come forward.
How are you today? Good. Good. I'm very excited tonight. Well, good evening, everyone. I'm very excited tonight to introduce a fine young man, Anthony Merendero. They do call you AJ, right? He's great hair today. He lives in the 9th Ward, and last year we had an incident in the 10th Ward where a young man in his 20s, his car was stolen with his trailer with all his landscaping equipment in it. He also had cancer as well, so he's having many hardships. And this young man and his dad called Councilman Medina and myself, and what they did was unremarkable. The heart and the soul that they have going into our community is quite amazing. They brought this young gentleman equipment, landscaping equipment, expensive landscaping equipment, so he could get back on his feet again. And they also gave him a generous amount of money to get started. A fabulous thing in my heart. Last week I had the privilege of going to Our Lady of Fatima Hall and for the Blue and Gold dinner for all the young scouts in Elizabeth and Linden, but it's an Elizabeth troop, Troop 101. And this young man got more awards than I think all the scouts put together, didn't you? Every two, yes. You're being shy. Your name was called every 2 minutes, I remember clearly. So I want to say thank you, not to just AJ, but to all the scouts out here for the amazing job you do, and thank you to the parents, the scout leaders, your leadership, making great young people like this. And I now like Councilman Medina to present you with a little resolution.
Awesome. Good evening, everyone. I will read the resolution. Whereas the Boy Scouts of America is one of the largest youth organizations in the United States with 2.7 million youth members, and whereas the Boy Scouts of America goals is to train youth in responsible citizenship, character development, and self-reliance through participation in a wide range of outdoor activities, educational programs, and career-oriented programs in partnership with community organizations. And whereas Anthony Jose Marandero is a Linden resident who attends Deerfield School No. 9 and is an active member of Boy Scouts Troop 101, where he has been recognized for his many accomplishments. Anthony has earned the ranks of Arrow of Lights, Webelo, and Bear. He served as patrol leader at the 2018 Klondike competition, was the 2017 Pinewood Derby winner, and received a perfect score plus extra merit for his knowledge and correct handling of the American flag. Wow. Yeah. And whereas Anthony also participates in many activities at School 9, he is a member of the band chorus, all city chorus, School 9 K Kids, which volunteers at St. Jude's Hospital, and 5-Star Senior Citizens Daycare, located right here in Linden. In his spare time, he plays soccer as a member of Team Linden, Hooked on Fishing program, and participates in the annual Toys for Tots program, just to name a few. And now therefore be it resolved by the Mayor and Council of the City of Linden that they hereby thank Anthony Jose Marandero and recognize his achievement of the goals of the Boy Scouts of America and becoming a responsible citizen, and be it further resolved that a copy of this resolution be placed in the minutes of the City of Linden, in recognition of the efforts of Anthony Jose Marandero, and that a copy of this resolution be appropriately presented to him. Signed, Council President George Alvarez and Mayor Derek Armstead and City Clerk Joe Bodek. Congratulations. Thank you. That is awesome. There you go. And we'll take a picture. Hey, go left. Yeah. Yeah, we'll go to the front. Sorry.
Congratulations. I told you did a lot of stuff.
Councilwoman Norman and Mayor, can you please come to the front?
Good evening, everyone. I would be remiss if I did not mention that April is Autism Awareness Month. And I often said that God gives special children to special parents. God also puts special people in the lives of parents, even though the person could be a parent of an autistic child themselves. But he sometimes will put a person in our life that will make such a difference, not only to us, but to our children, and becomes an inspiration to all those that are around her. So I'd like to ask Lori Gonzalez to please come up. Wait, ladies, just Lori for now. And also the children that are part of the Union County Spectrum All-Stars. Hang on, ladies, for a second. Hang on for a second. All the children that are part of the Union County Spectrum All-Stars, please come up. Kira, Stephanie, Ricky, Chase, Ryan. These children are Lori's children. They're my children and everyone else's children, but these are Lori's children, and I'm going to call them Lori's children because Lori took an idea, a simple idea, and she took it and she made it into a movement. And this movement just ignited, and all the parents that have children on the spectrum, we all just joined in with Lori and said, hey, this is really, really great. So Lori has a special place in my heart and in my family and in my life for what she does, not only for my children, but all the children that are on a spectrum, not just here in Linden, but throughout Union County. Lori also has taken the time to establish a 501 nonprofit for our Union County Spectrum All-Stars, and she has some of her board members here that I would like to invite to come over to the podium as well, because I want everyone who is part of Lori's movement, to be recognized here for the great things that are happening in Linden with our children who are on the spectrum. Okay, oh, it's okay, Stephanie. Okay, now I also want you to take a look at what's hanging around the necks of these children. Union County Spectrum All-Stars started off with just the concept, let's get our children together once a week for bowling, because our children are different, and we can be amongst one another, and our children have their little issues, a little meltdown, and a day that's not so good, and we don't judge each other, because next week, that could be my child, so we don't judge each other. We love each other, we love each other's children, and we just, like I said, we just accept each other for who they are. Lori got our children involved in Special Olympics, okay? It started off with just simple bowling on a Saturday, just to kind of like, not waste some time, but to spend some time. And she took these kids, she took classes to become a coach. She learned everything that she needed to learn about bowling. And our kids went to the Special Olympics last year and this year. They take home medals, not just the bronze, not just the silver, but we have some kids that took home the gold, not just once, not just twice. So kids, jangle those medals. Jangle, jangle, jangle. Everybody, that's right, our kids medal. Okay. And if it wasn't for Lori, we would not have the Union County Spectrum All-Stars. So Lori, from the bottom of my heart, I love you for what you have done for all of our children, because they are all of our children. So we have a resolution recognizing Lori Gonzalez for her dedication to children with special needs during Autism Awareness Month for the City of Linden. Whereas autism is a pervasive developmental disorder affecting the social, communication, and behavioral skills of those affected, and whereas autism affects an estimated 1 in 68 births nationally and 1 in 45 in the state of New Jersey, and more healthcare professionals are becoming proficient in diagnosing children on the autism spectrum, this number can surely rise. And whereas autism affects every member of the family in different ways, parents must now place their primary focus on helping their child with the autism spectrum disorder, which puts stress on their marriage, other children, work, finances, and personal relationships and responsibilities. And whereas Lori Gonzalez, a Linden resident, has been employed with Robert Wood Johnson University Hospital for 26 years and is the dedicated wife of Rick Gonzalez and a proud mother to her 4 children, Ricky, John, Rachel, and Christina. And whereas Lori Gonzalez is one individual who has dedicated her time working tirelessly to fight for children with autism. In 2012, she founded the Union County Spectrum All-Stars, which provides activities for children with disabilities, including those with the autism spectrum disorder. Through this program, she spearheaded a bowling program, which resulted in the Union County Spectrum All-Stars participation in the Special Olympics, bringing home gold, silver, and bronze medals. Additionally, Lori has organized yoga, karate, gymnastics, movie night, and dance parties for the children on the spectrum. And whereas autism requires a lifetime of specialized and community support services to ensure their health and safety, and being a part of a community and feeling included is extremely important to people's lives. Lori Gonzalez has a love for all children, but has a huge heart for those who need her most. And for that, the mayor and council of the City of Linden wish to thank Lori Gonzalez for her dedication to the children and families who need her the most and promote Autism Awareness Month in order to better educate its residents about autism and create a better community for individuals with autism. Now, therefore, be it resolved that this resolution be entered in the minutes of the council for the City of Linden, and that a copy hereof be appropriately presented to Lori Gonzalez in recognition of the foregoing. Signed, Council President George Alvarez and Mayor Derek Armstead. And a hug from me.
Okay.
You see how loving our kids are? They are just so wonderful.
Okay. I just want to say thank you to everybody in the town of Linden, because we would have never been able to do all these things without the support that we've had from the beginning, starting with the bowling league, the support from Linden Lanes, to the Gregorio Center, the mayor, the council people. I mean, we've just had a ton of support from the town. We have a charity event coming up on Thursday that the Linden girls basketball team is doing to help us out. So we're just really trying to get the word out there. Autism now in the state of New Jersey affects 1 out of 48 children, and the rate is just growing. And so we want to do our best to try to offer recreation to these children, because yes, they need the schooling, yes, they need the programs, but the recreation is so important to everybody for socialization, to build friendships, to just establish a lot of important relationships in their life. And so because of this and the support that we've gotten, we've decided to develop this 501c3 now. I have 2 of our board members here, Gianna Gregorio and Ashley Wolrab will be joining, Joanne Fruciano, Debbie Bruskowski, and Lisa Nunez. We are starting to do programs age-specific for the younger children as well as the teenagers. June 1st, we're doing an indoor carnival for kids from ages 4 to 10, and June 22nd, we'll be doing a prom for our teenagers. So, and again, I couldn't do this without the support of everybody and my board to help me. And I know Lisa says that I'm a blessing, but honestly, these kids are a blessing to me. The love that they have for others and just the friendships that we've built around these children have been amazing. So thank you again, Linden. This is the best town to live in if you have any kind of a special need, because they really support everything that we do. Thank you.
I just want to say one additional thing, and that's to all the autism moms and all the autism dads. Your effort does not go unrecognized. You bring your children to the programs that we have every Saturday and on Friday nights, and without your support, these programs would not be successful. So thank you for all that you do for your child, for our child. You give our children the biggest group of best friends ever, because our children typically don't have a lot of friends in school. So you give our children each other, and they become each other's best friends. So I thank you, parents, for all that you do as well. And once again, Laurie, like I said, God bless you. There is a spot in heaven for you. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Hi.
Okay. May you?
Okay. Good evening, everybody. We have one more proclamation, and this proclamation is recognizes the problem of child abuse and neglect, and it reads as follows: whereas Linden in the state of New Jersey recognizes the problem of child abuse and neglect and is committed to helping its victims, and whereas court-appointed special advocates, CASA, of Union County recruits, trains, supports, and supervises community volunteers as advocates for children who have been removed from their home due to neglect or abuse. And whereas CASA volunteers ensure children's best interests remain the priority while working towards establishing a safe, stable, and permanent home for each child served. And whereas CASA has recorded a record of public service protecting the safety and well-being of Union County's foster children, defending them from harm and ensuring they are provided with the court-ordered services they need. And whereas CASA establishes and maintains effective relationships with the Family Court, Division of Child Protection and Permanency, Child Placement Review Board, Office of the Public Defender, legal aid, and other child-serving agencies, institutions, in order to create a cooperative environment in which best to meet the needs of the children. Now therefore, I, Derek Armstead, Mayor of the City of Linden, do hereby proclaim April 24th, 2018 as Court-Appointed Special Advocate of Union County Day in the City of Linden, and urge all residents to become aware of the work and mission of CASA of Union County. Let it be known that we support the education efforts to raise awareness of the CASA program at the local level and the need for community members to provide a voice for the children in foster care. And signed by me, Derek Armstead. It's a proclamation. Do we have anybody from CASA here? Well, for all you scouts, I want to thank you all for attending this evening, participating in our programs all day today. I can honestly say I feel that we're in good hands. The future looks very bright. And thank you once again for coming and spending a day with us here in Linden. And thank all the council members and the department heads for their time spent with you guys today.
Before we start business as usual, any of the scouts, any children that want to leave, because after this it becomes boring, and you guys have school tomorrow, so you're more than welcome to leave right now. Thank you for coming. It was great having you here, and you guys did a great job. Okay. At this time, I'm going to ask the mayor and Councilman Javik to come to the front to start presenting the 30 years of service. That's a lifetime. To work at one place for 30 years, you really have to enjoy it. Yes. I would also like to ask Alexis Sack, our Chief Executive Officer, to come forward, please. I personally think we made a mistake. Somebody so young has not been working here for 30 years, but
I don't know. Take a picture. Okay.
I can't believe you got 30 years. Incredible.
I just want to say what a fine job Alexis Zach does as our treasurer, our CFO. I've known her for years. When I first got involved in politics, she was around. She's been working for the city, doing a great job. And, I would honestly say, thanks to her, our town is on solid financial ground. So thank you for everything you do, Alexis.
at this time, I would like to call Police Officer Karen Wilson. Oh, dispatcher? I'm sorry, dispatcher, Karen Wilson.
I guess I got a lot to say about you, don't I? I'm going to one-up you on that one. We were neighbors, and my mother was referred to as the no-frills babysitter in the area. So Karen, from time to time, would wind up being babysat by my mother. But not only did my mother watch Karen, she watched Karen's children and Karen's, that's right, there he is right there, little Tony. So we go back a long way. The Wilson family is a very good friends of ours, and friends and neighbors, and who'd ever thought that we'd be saying that you were here for 30 years? My goodness. Boy, oh boy. But congratulations, and keep up the good work. She's an excellent worker. I've been down in that dispatch area. I tell you, I just don't know how they do it. I mean, it's like 20 things going on at one time. I mean, and they're just like a lot of balls in the air, and they're juggling them all with no problem. They make it look so easy. And I know I couldn't do it. Thank you so much for all you do.
Councilwoman Hickey, can you please come to the front? Councilwoman Hickey is the chairman of the fire department. We have two firemen that have reached their 30 years. First one I would like to call Mr. Fred Castle.
30 years. Wow. 30 long years, huh? They sure do. Well,
okay.
I've been here for 25 years, so Fred and I were both young guys when we started out. So, what does that make us now, Fred? Almost old. Well, we're trying to get old, okay? But congratulations, Fred, and continue to do a great job that you do, okay?
Thank you very much.
We have a present for you, don't we, Fred?
He's not here, Mayor, but I will announce him. Our last recipient for 30 years is Fireman Thomas Weldon. Unfortunately, he couldn't make it today, but congratulations, Mr. Weldon.
All right.
Okay, let's move to resolutions. We have resolutions 2018-204 through 2018-213. Is there anybody who wants to pull a resolution out?
Who's doing the resolution?
Okay. In that case, can I have a motion to approve resolution 204 through 213, please?
Council President, I make a motion to approve resolutions 2018-204 to 2018-213, and I request a second.
Second. Mrs. Ormond?
Yes.
Javik?
Yes.
Brown? Mohammed?
Yes.
Cosby?
Yes.
Roman?
Yes.
Strano?
Yes.
Yemakaitis?
Yes.
Medina?
Yes.
Hickey?
Yes.
Mr. Alvarez?
Yes. Okay, well, we have no.
No, there's no public comment.
Yeah. Okay, this is last chance if anybody from the public wants to speak. Okay, in that case, we will have 1 minute comments. Does anybody want to make a comment? Good. In that case, our council conference meeting, Monday, May 14th, 2018, in the council conference room, City Hall 301 Northwood Avenue. Council conference meeting prior to the council meeting. Tuesday, May 15th, 2018, at 6 p.m. in the council conference room, City Hall 301 Northwood Avenue. Council meeting Tuesday, May 15th, 2018, at 7 p.m. in the council chamber, City Hall 301 Northwood Avenue. Can I have a motion to adjourn?
Second.
Mrs. Ormond?
Yes.
Javik?
Yes.
Brown? Yes. Mohammed?
Yes.
Cosby?
Yes.
Roman?
Yes.
Castrano?
Yes.
Yemakaitis?
Yes.
Medina?
Yes.
Hickey?
Yes.
Mr. Alvarez?
Yes. Meeting is adjourned.